Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to my kitchen. So today we'll be having another cook and chat with me. I am cooking some kind of rice. Let's just call it that. Okay, cause I don't kind of fried rice. Let me just say kind of fried rice. That's what I'm cooking today, and I will be chatting to you about unpopular opinions about pregnancy and motherhood. Yes, my dear mothers. Kenna is coming to break your box. I'm coming to break things for you. I'm coming to chakara things for you. Okay, and like I always say, these are my unpopular opinions. It is not facts. It is not word, because some of you used to take this thing so personal. You come and you're writing under, oh Kenna, I completely disagree with you. It's okay to disagree with me. I just said they are my opinions. You don't have to agree with my opinions, okay? So yes guys, that's what we're going to be talking about. But first, let me put the food on the fire. The right story on the fire though. Let me put the food on the fire and then we can start cooking. Let me show you guys the spices. Okay, so here we have our carrots, green peppers, green beans. We have leeks, onions, chopped chicken. I have some nutmeg, chicken spice. We have kitchen glory. This is mixed spice, white pepper and curry. So these are just all we're going to be using with red oil. The first thing I'm going to do is start frying the chicken. Let me put the chicken on the fire and then we can start. Hey guys, I actually thought I showed how I spice this and put on the fire, but it didn't take, so we'll just continue from where it stopped. So yes, I'll just fry this. I leave it and I want it to be kind of brown. Yes, so let's just give it. Done with that guys, let's start gisting. Okay, in case you're wondering, at this moment I am still frying the chicken. Okay, so like I said, we're going to be talking about my unpopular opinions when it comes to pregnancy and motherhood. The very first one is that thing that women say the baby wants what the baby wants. The baby wants to eat this. I'm eating for two. Like when the women act like when they are craving something when they are pregnant, if they don't eat that thing they will die. If like some women act like, oh, their cravings come only in the middle of the night, so when the cravings come in that at that time, all they have to do is eat that thing or die. It's a lie. It's a lie. I have been pregnant too. Sometimes it can get you emotional, yes, but certain women will act like every single time that they crave something they will die if they don't eat that thing. Guys, they will not die. If you don't eat something when you're pregnant, you shall not, you will not, you cannot, you shall never die. Yes, that's the first point. Because a lot of women will put their men through hell when they're pregnant because, oh no, I want to eat but this one, they bring it to you. No, I don't want to eat this one again. I want to eat but this one. I want to eat but this one. The baby wants to eat but this one. It's a lie. You can be craving, but guys, like, don't get me wrong. When I'm craving something when I'm pregnant, let me talk for me. When I'm craving something that I'm pregnant, I really want it. I'll keep talking about that thing. I'll dream about that thing. I want it. I want it. I want it. The second I eat that thing, I feel this huge satisfaction. Yes, but it does not mean that craving, if I'm craving that thing at 12 midnight, if I don't eat that thing at that 12 midnight, I will die. That's the very first thing. I feel like all that, some women just fake it when it comes to their cravings. Okay, maybe I'm the tanga woman. Yes, tanga pregnant woman, but I feel like all those things, some women just like to exaggerate. Okay guys, let me check my chicken and add some spices and get that. Yes guys, after mixing everything, I leave the rice under low heat for some time so that the rice should get. Okay, so the second one is about labor. This one, every time I tell people I tell ladies that labor is not that painful, everybody comes to me, oh Kenna, yeah, you're one of those women that will be lying to people, you're one of those women. Yeah, labor is one of the most painful pains I've ever felt. But I still stand with the fact that yes, labor is painful, yes, I feel a lot of pain, but I feel like, anyway, let me not say women exaggerate, I feel like maybe I can withstand a lot of pain. Maybe I have a really strong pain threshold. That is why I don't feel like, oh, labor is that painful, you get. But honestly, I feel like yes, labor is painful, but I'll keep saying it, it's nothing like what I expected, because the way they had built my mind towards labor pain, when I went there, yes, it was painful, it was excruciating, but it wasn't the way I thought it would be, because I knew that I was going to grow mad. I will not know where I am again, because people were telling me, Ken, I can remember when I was doing my nails to go and have a baby. People were like, Ken, you're doing nails, you will remove all your hair, you will pull off all your nails. So for me, inside my head, I'm like, for me to be able to feel that kind of way, it means that I will just be shouting and screaming. Like, I could imagine one pain. But honestly, when I went there, yes, it was painful, but it was something that I could handle. So I feel like maybe next time when girls want to start talking about the labor pain and all that, you should just say, like, I had this one friend, that was one person I really appreciated. She always told me that, see, Ken, labor is painful. I'm not going to come and lie to you. Labor is painful, but it's not the kind of pain that you cannot handle. Because majority of the people had told me labor is so painful, you will not be able to handle it, you will go crazy. Okay, now you like to make soft, you shall die when you enter there. So I had just prepared myself, like, that pain that is, you're almost dying. But when I met it, I was like, oh, actually this thing is painful, but it's something I can handle. Next one is breastfeeding. Okay, maybe also this one is because I always have a lot of milk, but to me, breastfeeding, exclusive breast milk for 6 months is not at all suffering, because a lot of women will tell me, I cannot do that kind of thing, it's me stressing, it'll be stressful, I will not be able. No, for me, breastfeeding 6 months is not stressful, it's not that bad. Like, as long as you have a breast pump with you, guys, as long as you have a breast pump with you, a lot of women will just, when they just talk about exclusive breastfeeding, they just think that, oh, because you're breastfeeding exclusive, it means that you always have to be around the baby, you always have to be the one, you have to breastfeed the baby from your boobs. I've said here a lot of times, when I gave birth to Caden was breastfed exclusively for 6 months. But guess what? I could count the number of times he actually latched on my boobs. Caden did not latch on. I would always have to express it and give it to him. You get? So I don't know why a lot of women are like, oh, exclusive breastfeeding, no, it's suffering, I cannot do that kind, you want me to die? No, there are so many ways you can express the milk, put in the freezer, even you can even travel. It's not that bad. Like, yes, because some women will be like, oh my god, I cannot, it's suffering, I cannot suffer like that. I can understand if maybe you're having low breast milk flow. If you're having low breast milk flow, please give the baby artificial milk. If you think that you can't do it, it's okay. But what I'm just trying to say is, for me, I don't feel like it's that much work. Yeah, for me, I don't think it's all my children were breastfed exclusively. I had my pumps, so that, okay, when I know that I need somebody to help me, I just pump the milk, give them, I go and sleep. It's not like I'm walking with the baby everywhere, the baby's mouth is on me, constantly in my boob. Like, no, I don't like that kind of suffer. So yes, guys, that is it. Another thing is this one that a lot of women always say, oh my god, nobody told me that when I give birth I will never sleep again. I don't feel like when you have a baby you never sleep again. I feel like never sleep again is a way of talking, right? When you have a baby, it's not like I'll never sleep again. I just feel like your sleeping habits change. Yeah, because me, I was one of those people. I was such a light sleeper. If I'm sleeping here and something opens there, oh my god, I'm up. I was also that person that if I'm sleeping and something wakes me, trust me, I'll be up till morning. But guess what? Having children just taught me that, not even taught me, my system just adjusted. Like, God is a wonderful kind of person. All having children, my body just balanced up. If you like, at first I could not sleep when there's noise. I could not see. When I had children, I sleep anywhere. I can sleep in a nightclub, I can sleep anywhere. Noise is not even a factor for me. I'm not even feeling like, oh, people are making too much noise or anything. No, I don't feel like that anymore. I can sleep anywhere. I sleep, get up like 4 times in the night, I go back to bed. Before it was not like that. So I feel like when you have a baby, it's not that, oh, you cannot sleep again, you're constantly exhausted. I just feel like when you have a baby, God readjusts your system. Because as a mother, my mom says this to me all the time, like, as a mother, as a mother, I've heard this so many times, as a mother, you will never sleep. Not that in a bad way, you will never sleep, but you will never sleep because you're always worried about your children and things like that. Like God has made, guys, at first, if there's a bit of light, I cannot sleep. I can sleep in any situation. So I just feel like that's something I'm already used to getting up at night. So I feel like if I have another baby now, it's just like a lifestyle for me. Like, okay, I get up because I sleep in the night. 1 a.m. Myra wakes me, mommy, I want to pee. I go and put her. In the night again, Kedu wakes up, mommy, I want to pee. I go. The next one. So I'm used to waking up. So if I have a baby now, it's not like, oh my God, I'm losing sleep, I'm exhausted and things like that. No, obviously when you just have a baby, you get to balance, you get to find your rhythm. I took over a year. I complained on this channel a lot. I took over a year to balance from 2 to 3 kids. Like, see, it hits me hard. That's why some people are like, hey, now after that experience, you still want to have another baby? Yes, I still want to have another baby. So that hits me really hard, but with time I balanced it and everything is fine. Okay, the next one is having a baby changes you. I don't feel like having a baby changes everybody. Like, that's why I say there are certain people who, I'm one of those people who believes that not everybody is cut out to be a mom. There are certain people that no matter what, babies don't change them. You get, I know some people are like, oh, I'm not a baby person. Even if that person gets pregnant and has a baby, the only baby they're a baby person to is their kid. Then when you not still see them being baby around people, a lot of people will be like, no, I don't get picking, it will change. Like, not everybody's cut out to be a mom. Having children doesn't change everybody, and sometimes it's not necessarily a bad thing that having a baby doesn't change you. Okay, there are some people that having a baby, yeah, you have a baby, but it doesn't change anything. We move, but there are other people that having a baby makes them to become more compassionate, make them to become a whole new person. But what I'm just saying is, it's not for everybody. Yes, there are some people that having a baby does not change them in any way, and they are completely happy with that. Last but not least, you see that one that will be like, oh my God, I'm pregnant, my life is over, I don't like being pregnant, it's a horrible experience. To me, pregnancy is a beautiful experience. I enjoy being pregnant, I enjoy milking my pregnancy, I enjoy following every single step of my pregnancy. That is what makes me happy. Oh my God, when I discover I'm pregnant, it just becomes pregnant Kenna. Like, I'm all about baby pregnancy. I love it. So I don't understand when some people are like, pregnancy is not fun, I cannot wait for this baby to get out. Okay, yeah, it's normal. After being pregnant for almost 8 months, you start feeling tired, you start nesting, you're like, oh, I want everything to be perfect, let me just have this baby and move on to the next step. You start getting anxious, you want to meet the baby. But that pregnancy period to me is fun. Okay, that pregnancy period to me is so much fun. The last point, I almost forgot this point. Pregnancy does not make women troublesome. See, we should stop excusing pregnant women who will just be unnecessarily troublesome. My problem is, yes, some women get really emotional when they're pregnant. Oh, their hormones are everywhere, so they get angry easier. But you see, there are some women who, even when they are not triggered, even when their hormones are not all over the place, they'll just be causing unnecessary trouble because, oh, I'm pregnant, so I can get away with anything. I'm pregnant, okay? I'm pregnant. No, and then people have just normalized it in our society. Oh no, you're not saying it's because she's pregnant. No, it's not because she's pregnant, it's because she's troublesome. Okay, there are actually some women who go out there looking for trouble because, oh, I'm pregnant and I can hide behind it I'm pregnant thing. Stop it. That's just my opinion. Like, pregnancy does not come with being troublesome. Your emotions will be all over the place. You'll be feeling like, oh, I don't like, you get easily agitated. But yes, we still have some women who they just feel like, because I'm pregnant, I'm going to say anything, I'm going to act anyhow. After all, our society excuses bad behavior when you're pregnant because, oh, you're pregnant. Pregnant women talk too much. Pregnant women quarrel too much. Pregnant women, like, to me, I don't believe that thing. I don't. When I'm pregnant, yes, sometimes I get agitated. Like, I can remember when I was pregnant for, I think it's in Myra. Oh, my mom, I was always quarreling with my mom. And I felt really bad one day when my mom was like, Kenna, I heard that when people get pregnant, they have one person that they hate. Am I the one person that you hate? Because the way you quarrel with me, I felt so bad because I was like, I didn't even notice that I was battering my mom like that. But anyway, guys, yeah, there you have it. Those are my unpopular opinions about motherhood and pregnancy. What do you guys think? Am I making sense, or I'm just like, Kenna, you are mad, you're mad? anyway, let's talk more in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this. My food is ready. I want to spice the chicken, fry it, and then I'm going to talk with you guys later, or I'm going to show you guys the food later. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on my next